I made a boob. This one's flesh colored.
I don't know if all Boy Scouts are gays.
But they can probably tie the knot in like 50 different ways.
Gotta say full of cherries because I pop it and lock it. A girl's like a fridge, and once a week you stock it. And girl, if you're into swimming, it's only safe. No. Girl, if you're into rimming, it's only safe if you're swimming. But girl, don't sit on that couch because I treat my objects like women.
I spit flat.
Fire like I just blew a demon. My shit's so hot, I'll leave your toilet bowl steaming.
Boyo.
No.
I'm gonna tear it like the
Cards of gypsies. You'll bleed for so long, you'll get monthly ellipses. And if your pants are loose, I'll replete them. You're a first-time vegan, and it's nice to meet ya. I'm Boyo. And I'm the greatest friend ever.
I'm whether. You think I'm clever or not? You think you're better or not?
We're guessing wiki feet.
Rating is 4.82.
Okay.
Size 12 shoe.
Okay.
And your hint? The challenge.
Bananas?
Johnny Bananas.
Easy peasy. Oh, Johnny Bananas.
Who's Johnny
So
Bananas?
either Bananas or like TJ.
I can show you his feet pics.
You want to see Johnny Bananas feet
Feet
pics?
facts? Oh, feet
Feet
pics?
pics?
Sure.
Can you just,
Where's
when
he
you
not
edit
there?
this, can you just pop up some little
Where's he not
pictures
there?
of
Johnny Bananas' feet?
pic? Yeah. Here, there'll be one right here.
That's the easy BS sign. Who is Johnny Banana?
He's from the
He's from the
challenge.
challenge.
What's the challenge?
It's a TV show.
Challenge show.
Oh.
It's like Survivor, but not really. Also like
Like-
Big Brother, but not really.
Like The Amazing Race, but not really.
Yeah, but not really.
Oh. So descriptive, guys.
It's like America's Next Top Model, but
Not
Not
really.
really. He's like Chris McCandless, but
not really. He's like as tall as Eric, but not really. He's taller.
Yeah, that wasn't.
So how's everyone doing today?
Wait. Marker.
Marker. Oh, hang on. I gotta get something.
Wow.
Immediately.
Shit. Why are you throwing back at me?
I don't know. That's a bad idea.
Easy BS. I don't like this change of scenery.
Of scenery? I don't like this change of scenery.
I said scenery.
No, you did not.
I said scenery. It's on the camera.
Scenery. Playback.
My name's Oil.
Oh,
Oil.
my name's Earl.
Yeah. I forgot. You guys all forget everything that happens in the episodes right after it happens. You're too far away though, Eric. You gotta skid in. You gotta be out of this. Okay, too close. Little too close. Okay,
Son of a bitch.
Okay, so it's gonna be a chaotic episode today.
Winner than not.
Don't make me Will Smith you.
Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah, what's up?
What do you think Peter Dinklage's shoe size is?
I think Peter Dinklage's shoe
He's a two.
size.
I think he wears 8s.
That's too big.
That's way too
So
big.
you don't know. I already looked it up, so I do know.
Okay.
Like a 5.
4.5. So good job, Zach.
4.5.
Wait, what's 4.5 in women's?
I don't know.
If it's an 8, then I'm technically right still.
No, I don't think he wears
There's
women's
no
shoes.
way that it's a fucking 8 in women's.
Men's to women's conversion?
6.
Fuck.
I was still the closest.
Dang it. Oh, so now you're on the side of the women's shoes.
You know. I prefer men's wiki feet.
Damn. All right.
Oh.
Future Zach editing this. Now put
Good
a
luck.
picture of Peter Dinklage's feet over your face.
Over my face.
Yeah.
I wish Peter Dinklage's feet were over my face.
Peter, if you're watching this, big fan.
Yeah, we know.
Of the feet and the movies.
Peter, if you're watching this, little fan.
I mean, you're a bigger fan than I am.
That's true, that's true.
Peter, if you're watching this, please leave.
Before it's too late. Okay, so Will Smith.
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage, if you're watching this, what did you think about Will Smith slapping
Peter.
the shit out of Chris Brown? Chris Rock. My bad. I said slapping the shit out of him, and it put my mind on a different track. Sorry. Chris Rock. Which everyone keeps calling The Rock.
So let's
Chris the Rock.
let's start by just going through what happened.
Okay, so first things first.
I'm the greatest.
I'm the realist.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Jada Smith slept with her son's friend.
What does that have to do with?
It's the setup.
Okay, I guess.
You gotta start from the beginning.
His name is August.
Augie?
August.
Augie?
From
Can
Girl
you not
Meets World?
Yeah.
No.
That'd
Not
be real
Augie.
messed
She did
up.
not sleep with Augie.
Yeah.
She slept with
five.
a guy named August. And now the joke is, if Will Smith got that mad in March, imagine how mad he'd be with August. Anyone else want to take this setup?
So anyway.
So, Chris Rock is up there presenting for, I don't know if he was presenting for one of the categories or if he was...
Oh, he was the host of the whole night.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
but
okay. So
he was setting up for Best Actor.
Okay. So he was setting up for that, and, he's just, poking fun at people. Will and Jada are in the front row, so usually, they poke fun at the people that are closest. Chris Rock made a joke about Jada being in the new G.I. Jane movie because she has a shaved head. And, he just thought it was an innocent joke because she just has a shaved head and it was funny.
Maybe.
And then,
allegedly.
yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
What I'm assuming is that he just thought it was an innocent joke. And then Will goes up on the stage and smacks him across the face. And then goes and sits back down.
And then continues to say,
And, yeah.
get my wife's name out of your
fucking mouth. Twice. The second time, much angrier than the first, in my opinion.
Yeah, the slap seemed like it could have been scripted.
Yeah.
But once he started screaming and swearing at him, once he sat back down, it didn't seem very fake.
Yeah.
And now it's pretty much been officially stated that it was not scripted. And that, to be fair, I think it was Diddy said that they made up afterwards. So I guess they're cool now. But
I'm sorry, man.
It's read something saying I think it was Wesley Snipes or something.
Yeah.
Went up and talked to him afterwards or whatever.
Yeah, there's a couple people consoling Will Smith. So some people are mad that Will Smith got consoled and not Chris Rock.
Didn't get anything.
But to be fair, if you're gonna be there, you have to be open to the roast style that it can sometimes be. Yeah. I mean, Ricky Gervais has hosted this show many times, and
Gervais?
That's what I said. It was a weird name to pronounce that name.
What?
How do you say it?
Ricky Gervais.
Gervais?
Yeah.
Okay, Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais.
He does that same kind of style, and Chris Rock is a comedian. If there's a comedian there telling jokes, take a joke. Come on, and Will Smith should know that of all people.
Yeah.
And
it's like the "We Saw Your Boobs" song.
Yeah, that's Seth MacFarlane was in.
Yeah,
right.
And not everybody is aware of everybody's situation. Even though Will's a celebrity and Jada's a celebrity, not everyone knows that she has alopecia. So she loses her hair. It's not just she's shaving her head. So,
right.
you know, like they're not all. I don't think Chris Rock is like getting on Twitter and being like, "Oh, I wonder what Jada's up to today." You know. So.
And even if he was, it's like she's right there. He's a comedian. It's like a big show.
And he's probably friends with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't call somebody out on like a disorder or something that they can't help or whatever. But at the same time, I don't think he was doing it from a place of cruelty.
Yeah.
And regardless, like the way to solve it's not coming up on stage on the Oscars and
Exactly.
slapping him across the
And
face.
clearly she looked upset. Like, she was rolling her eyes. She didn't look happy about the joke.
Yeah.
But, like, you don't... Just because somebody says something, that doesn't give you the right to go up and just, like, smack them in the face.
Right.
You know, just handle it like an adult.
And they
Go up
talked
and
about
talk
it
to them
afterwards
after.
anyway.
Yeah.
So
like,
they
you
could have
couldn't
just solved
wait
it by talking about it
20
after.
minutes to go talk to him after?
Yeah, now there's people who are demanding that Will Smith return his Oscar, and some people... I mean, I don't think the Academy even really knows how to handle it, but...
Yeah, this never happened before.
Yeah, they may make him give his award back. They may ban him from coming in the future or something. I mean, probably not because it's Will Smith, but and they made up, and Chris Rock didn't want to press charges with the police and stuff. So I'm sure it'll all be okay. But at the same time, like as entertaining as it ended up being, and the memes that ended up coming out of it, it's not really the best way to handle it in front of millions of people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it almost would have just gone under the radar if Will Smith wouldn't have done that, you know, and now everybody knows that she's got alopecia and everybody is talking about it, when otherwise it just would have been like a shitty remark that they knew was shitty and then they talked about it afterwards, but now, like, he drew way more attention to it than Chris Rock even did.
Yeah.
So
Well, and I think the moment I knew where it was, like, not staged is because I know the Academy is so strict about people cursing on the Oscars because they pay, like, a shit ton of money every time somebody curses and they have to, like, censor it out.
Which is why the 7-second delay was invented.
So, yeah. So
For Richard Pryor, for SNL.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because they wanted him to host it, and they knew that his style was going to involve a lot of cursing. So SNL created
I didn't
put in
know
a
that.
7-second delay so they could have him host it and edit the episode.
Yep. So, and the moment, like, I was watching the uncensored version from the Australia live broadcast, and Chris Rock said, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. I was like, I don't think this was planned.
Right.
So.
But it's good for Chris Rock because now he's got another story to tell for his stand-up.
Yeah.
It's going to be something people
And
will want to hear about.
I think he handled it incredibly well.
Oh,
good,
yeah.
Like, he just, you know, he stood right back up after you smacked him, and he was just like,
Well, it's not like
laughing
he.
about
Okay,
it,
it's
know.
not like he fell down.
Well, no, but, like...
He stood
know-
back up after Will Smith knocked the shit out of him.
I mean,
but
he did kinda get
he like got pushed
thrown
back,
aside,
but
yeah.
he wasn't like, "Oh my god, why did,
Well,
did
sure,
you
it's
just do
because
that?"
if
or
somebody
something?
smacks you and you're not expecting a smack, you're gonna go back a little bit.
I know, but like he
the
didn't.
way you said it made it seem like he was on his ass
Well,
and he had
no,
to
he
get back up.
But like he didn't like really miss a beat in just being like, okay, that was kind of weird, you know?
Yeah.
Like he didn't try to insult him or like say anything that was, you know,
Right.
trying to fight back to him or
Oh,
something.
shit, he's
you know?
hosting. He's in the
So.
middle of hosting the Oscars.
Also-
but when you get hit, your immediate reaction isn't,
Yeah.
okay, I'm
Might
hosting.
be a
Don't do anything.
fight
You
kind of
adrenaline
situation.
hits you.
Yeah, you're
so
just
he
like, what
managed
the
to
heck?
keep that under control
Yeah.
and
Which
still
I thought was
And
stay
very
composed.
professional.
To be fair, I don't know if Will Smith maybe thought more was going to happen, or if it was just from like training for his movie where he was Muhammad Ali or whatever. But he slapped with one hand and he had his fist up to guard himself.
Oh, like maybe
with the other
Chris
hand.
Rock was gonna
Like if
fight
Chris
back.
Rock swung back, he could block it. Yeah, he was like ready for
Interesting.
more. But like I said, it may just be from him actually training to be Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, he's
Maybe it was just
used to it.
instinctual, but. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And then when he won the award, he had to go up and be like, "Sorry, guys, I apologize."
Yeah, did anybody watch the speech he did after?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he didn't apologize to Chris Rock.
No, he said, "I'd like to apologize to the Academy."
And then he was
And
like,
my
I'm
other
fitting the role of
nominees-
The like
Yeah, he was like
dad or whatever.
Venus and Serena's dad, Richard Williams. He always stood up for his family, and that's what I'm just trying to do. And
yeah, he's like, love makes you do crazy things.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm really fitting that role right now.
And then he started crying and talking about like protecting the actors in the movie, which
he was like
didn't
bawling
even really make
the whole
sense.
time. It was kind of weird.
So yeah,
and it felt kind of weird that he didn't specifically say sorry to Chris Rock in
Yeah.
that
And
moment.
I do wonder if it's a similar thing to like people have been comparing it to Kanye, and I do wonder if it's a similar thing of just like because there was a lot of public ridicule when the thing with his wife happened, and so if it's a thing of just like mental state is not great,
Yeah.
and so
I definitely think there's some of that.
because I'd
And-
say it's the same thing with Kanye where his mom passed away, and then like
shit started going.
yeah, mental
Right.
state has just become worse and worse,
And not
over the
even
years.
like the mental state entirely. I'm sure that's a part of it,
Yeah,
but
I mean, it probably started when he was yelling at Uncle Phil about his dad.
Yeah. Or maybe about if we rich, why ain't we got no ceiling?
right. But I feel like maybe it came partially from a place where like people have been giving him shit for the last 2 years or whatever about like his wife cheating on him and or them
they've
having
been
an
known-
open
yeah,
relationship or
for
whatever.
quite a while.
Which I mean, I think they kind of disputed that it's an open relationship,
Yeah.
but whatever it is. I think maybe there was part of him where he's like, I gotta show that I'm like a man in this situation, and like he's trying to be more macho maybe than is
That's necessary.
yeah
that was necessitated.
necessitates. There we go. I knew I'd get it eventually. But yeah, people have been calling him like a cuck for all this stuff, and
Yeah.
like I think maybe it's just a moment to be like, that's my wife. I am a man. Like
Yeah.
after all this stuff, and it's so public, he doesn't want to just sit there and be like,
And just
okay, you can talk about my wife,
Yeah.
and I'll just sit here and not do anything. Like, I feel like maybe part of him was just like, I got to do something.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know if we'll ever know
Know
the
the
full
full
story,
Yeah,
but
I don't know if any
it's-
Oscar will ever top that moment. That was pretty crazy.
right.
I totally forgot the Oscars were even happening. Usually I guess I predict all of the things and see
Oh,
how
yeah?
many I get right, but I forgot. And then when I saw the news yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, the Oscars happened.
Parasite was an interesting one. That was a hard one to guess.
Parasite?
Yeah, that a foreign film would be the one to win Best Picture.
Oh, that was last year though, right?
I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah, a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Which was
I
like
was gonna
such a,
say that
like-
wasn't this year. That's
Yeah,
an
I'm just
older
saying, like-
movie.
that was
That was
big.
a wild moment where it was a thing of like,
Right.
because that's like
La
never
La
happened before, I
Land,
don't
man.
think.
Oh
but
yeah,
that's
that
not
was
foreign.
probably the second. No, but La La Land got announced as Best
That's
Picture,
Best Picture.
and then
There
it was
was
actually
Moonlighting.
Moonlight that won.
Yeah.
And so they had to go. People were
They
giving
pulled a Steve Harvey.
people were giving their
Yes.
acceptance speech for La La Land, and they had to go up on the stage and be like, "It's not La La Land, it's Moonlight.
Oh,
Look
no.
right here." And all the La La Land people were like,
That sucks.
So
Even though
yeah.
you'd think they'd tell people beforehand.
Right?
Be like, prepare the speech, and it'd just be like a fake thing. But apparently not.
No, I think it's better that way because then you see the actual excitement and stuff
Hmm.
as they figure out.
Mhm.
Plus, then the people who didn't win wouldn't show up unless, I guess, maybe if you tell them once they show up, but then they might leave.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a big
I'd
enough
be
event.
pissed.
I mean, there's free food and stuff.
I'd
go for that.
Wolfgang Puck.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the best food every year.
I mean, but you gotta sit there for
Have you had it?
hours.
No, but I've watched a lot of videos on his Oscar dishes
touche.
that he
Yeah.
makes because he does like very specific things. He does a chicken pot pie with black truffles on it,
Oh wow.
and like that's the
Black
only.
truffle's too strong of a flavor.
I agree,
Love
but
truffles.
it's rich people.
You know.
So, like, they'll always go there. Like, he's friends with so many of the celebrities that go
Yeah.
every year, so they'll just be like, oh, Wolfgang, you got that black truffle chicken pot pie? And he's like, oh, yes, I do.
Truffled caviar.
I don't know why I said it like that. It sounded Indian, but he's French.
Thought he was German.
Oui, oui. Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah, like Wolfgang sounds really good.
I wonder what Wolfgang Puck's feet look like. Anyway, did,
If we can find a picture, we'll put it on Eric's face.
was there, what was the other topic you said? Sorry guys, I'm tired.
Me too. What?
Huh?
You said there was 3 topics.
Well, you didn't take the Harry Potter test, so we can't talk about that
Oh shit.
yet. Do we want to call Chris for the word of the day?
Yeah, if he's available.
Wolfgang Puck is not on
Correct.
WikiFeed, by the way.
My phone.
Yeah, use your phone. I'm taking the Harry Potter test.
I'm Gandalf the Grey.
That's
Alright.
wrong series. When he
Yes.
answers, I'm going to say shut up and then hang up on him. Okay? Can't talk for too long.
Wait,
Fine.
like the John Mulaney thing, where it's like, hush!
Word
Alright.
of the day.
Word of the day.
With Chris.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Christopher.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Well,
It is 5
Or
o'clock our
afternoon.
time.
You say it's 5 o'clock?
Our
Yeah.
time, yeah.
What is it, 3 o'clock
Oh
your time?
yeah, you guys. No, it's 2.
I was thinking,
I forgot you guys are 3 hours
I don't
ahead.
know what the time difference is then.
Well, I couldn't remember what the daylight savings time did.
daylight savings.
Get what?
Chris, do you have a word of the day for our lovely 11th episode?
Today, yes, I took time to figure out a word for today.
It is our 12th episode.
Are you at the grocery store?
No, I'm at work.
He's doing postman
Oh.
stuff. Gotta scan them boxes.
Yeah, man, you gotta know when your packages are delivered.
Touche.
But the word of today is going to be ambiguous.
Ambiguous. What does that mean?
I got no fucking clue, man. Today, I don't know. I just thought I thought about it. I was like, today's Monday. I need a word.
That sounds pretty
I think I heard it
ambiguous.
somewhere, and I was like, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out.
It seems like you
We'll find
prepare
out what
for
it
this
means in a little bit.
podcast just as much as we do.
It means what?
I said, it seems like you prepare for this podcast just as much as we do.
Oh shit. No, yeah, man. I don't know. It sounds like a good word, though.
Do we want a
A lot
dictionary?
bigger than
definition?
words that I'm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
let's get it. Let's teach Chris what ambiguous means.
I love this segment is turning into him just throwing out a word and us teaching him.
I need some
Word of
school,
the
man.
day with easy DS.
It's like not easily defined, right?
I don't know what to say.
Open to more than one interpretation or having a double meaning.
I don't think that's what it means.
Unclear or inexact because the choice between alternatives has not been made.
Could you be more specific?
Could you be a little bit more ambiguous about that?
Doubtful.
It means doubtful?
Like a magic 8 ball?
Oh.
Try again later.
Hey, Chris.
Yo.
Did you see Will Smith slap the shit out of Chris Rock?
Wait, what?
Did you see Will Smith slap Chris Rock?
Bro, that shit was so fucking funny.
Right?
Like, I don't know why he got so heated. Because he looked like he was laughing for the, like, at the very beginnings, ha ha ha, and then out of nowhere, bam! I'm like, damn, all right, man. Like, it's comedy. You can take a bit of a joke, I guess. Like,
Right?
that's what that's what he's in the business of, is stand-up comedy. So,
Yeah.
I mean, chill.
Right?
But how do you slap the shit out of somebody and then, like, 5 minutes later go up and cry while you accept an award?
Right?
I don't. Weird flex, but okay, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That shit was wild.
Maybe he's just trying to show off his acting chops. The Academy was deciding
Trying to pull
last
some big
minute.
dick
He's
moves.
like, oh, let me just show the passion I can have.
That's it, and that's what I thought about it.
Yeah, he earned that best
I was
actor
like,
award.
why else?
You know what?
It's not Harry
Chris,
Potter.
what's
So
your
how was your
opinion?
guys' Monday?
Huh?
Say that again.
I said, how was your guys' wonderful Monday?
It's good.
Pretty all right. I ordered pizza. It should be here once we're done with the podcast.
Bro, okay. You said pizza. A, I fucking love pizza. B, what was that goddamn thing called that you brought me at the lake?
The unwrap?
Unwrap.
Yes! Man, I can't wait to come out there because I want another of those. That thing was fire.
Well, you're going to have to go to Fort Wayne for one.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, we
place,
could bring him on.
the place that's closer is closed down.
Aw. Do you remember how to make them?
Yeah, but you need like the shell.
Yeah.
We can get shells. We
Hey,
can make
Becca,
shells.
will you make me an unwrap?
Sure, buddy. only if you wear another one of my show choir dresses.
Bro, bet. I'm in. I'm game.
I lost my clown
That
costume.
bitch is flowy as fuck. That's such a good deal, man, because, like, you don't really gotta do nothing, and then you totally get food. Like, who doesn't want food?
Wait, what?
You sound like me, man.
All
He
you
just
have
has to
do
wear a
is
dress
and then he gets food.
Oh.
Bro, I will definitely I'll wear 9 dresses for food. I don't give a shit.
Bet.
All right. Well, now that you say that.
So, yeah, you really should have talked yourself down, not up.
Oh, shit. I saw that that picture came across my Facebook, I think like a month or two ago, and I just had to laugh. It's still too funny. Nobody's there.
Does Taylor like your dress?
I don't remember if I showed her the picture or not, but I don't know if I told her that story either.
I'll find it. I'll send it to her.
So I
Yeah,
mean, we'll find out.
It's better if she sees it without knowing the story.
Yeah.
No, bro, you gotta fill in the background.
Well, yeah, after she sees it.
After the fact.
Fuck it. What's she gonna say? What the hell were you wearing a dress for? I don't know. Food, bro.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't even think you wore it for food last time. I just think I asked if you would wear it, and you said yeah.
Probably.
And then we drove around on the golf cart while you princess waved at people.
This is like my princess wave right now. I'm gonna tell you, it's on point, and the people appreciated it.
I'm glad you've been practicing it.
Yeah, when he sees people in the mail truck.
Chris, what's your opinion on black truffles?
On what?
Black truffles?
Black truffles matter.
Black truffles. I've heard of truffles. I still don't really know what truffles are,
Delicious.
so I don't.
I've never really had them.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're like mushrooms, right?
Kinda.
I like mushrooms.
They have a very
If they taste like
umami
mushrooms, I'm in.
Ooh, mommy.
What?
Okay, here, Chris. What size what size shoes do you think Peter Dinklage wears?
Peter Dink. Ooh. I got 12s.
not Peter Dinku.
I'll just say 4s.
He's with you.
Okay.
It's 4.5.
Okay.
I'll say 4. Yeah.
It's 4.5.
Fuck. So close.
I think you were the closest
I
out
couldn't
of any of us.
Yeah.
Without going
That
over.
small.
Just, once we get off this call, go look up his wiki feet.
Okay. How hard do you think it would be to run a race if... Zach, how tall are you?
5'5".
How hard do you think it would be to run a race if you were still a 5'5", but had size 4.5 feet?
I don't think they could support you.
How far is this race?
Like a marathon.
500 yards.
Oh,
It's going to be a decent race.
500 yards isn't that far. That's not bad.
That's like-
Jack used to do track.
It'd probably be harder, but I feel like it'd be harder if you had giant feet than tiny feet.
That's true. That's true. Do you... Oh, fuck. Yeah. I still think it'd be pretty rough, though. Because, like...
Oh, it wouldn't be fun.
Tiny feet.
I think
Yeah, I tried to walk a mile in Peter Dinklage's shoes once.
I think we need to get tiny shoes and big shoes and have Chris and Zach run a race.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay,
that's
would you
how
rather... Okay, shut up. I got one. Would you rather have baby hands or baby feet?
Baby feet.
Baby hands. You'd be falling over if you had baby feet.
Baby hands.
Baby feet.
You could still T-Rex
baby
pick
feet?
things up, but with baby feet, you'd have
Only
to
the
have a
hands.
wheelchair.
Your
or
arms are
something.
still the same.
Well, no, because what if you got prosthetic shoes that fit over your baby feet so you can have bigger people feet?
What about hands?
Bigger people feet.
I don't think that exists.
Bro, you gotta invent it. They got 3D printers.
Bro, if that was the case, Peter Dinklage would not have tiny feet.
Imagine him with giant feet, though. That would be funny. Okay.
Becca already did that.
Bigfoot is just Peter Dinklage fucking around.
Dude, I think we've cracked the case.
Today on Easy
Peter Dinklage
BS,
is
what did
Bigfoot.
you learn? We learned that
Have you ever seen Peter Dinklage and Bigfoot in the same spot?
Dude, you're right. Peter Dinklage is Bigfoot confirmed.
Peter Dinklage is Bigfoot.
You're making Eric die.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Chris, what's your favorite letter of the alphabet?
Favorite? I want to say X.
Wow, that's... Why?
Because,
No X.
Bro, you didn't hear?
No one's gonna laugh.
You didn't hear?
No, what did I hear?
The X is going to give it to you.
Ah.
Yeah, Shane said a joke that nobody got.
How do you not get it?
No X.
Why? No X.
Oh.
Oh.
Get it? Oh.
Oh? Oh.
You.
What is happening?
Oh, jeez Louise.
Hell?
Have you guys heard that rock and roll McDonald's song?
Yeah.
No.
Rock and roll McDonald's. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Dude, 100%, man. So, I came across this song, and one of my buddies, he calls me fuck once or twice a day, so I'll chat it up with him.
He calls you fuck?
Hey, fuck, what's
Hey,
up?
fuck. Yeah, it's legit.
Chris sounds like he's in a wind tunnel.
I sound like to Chris throw his phone 5 feet away from me. What's happening?
Oh, is that the pizza?
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
All right, Chris. Well, I think we're gonna.
I think the pizza got here.
Yeah.
Oh, pizza's there?
We'll save you a slice.
Save me a slice, man.
I don't know if it'll be good by the time we see you.
Bye,
All right,
cousin.
love you guys.
Love
Love you, man.
Love you, Chris.
All right, late.
Later, fuck.
Told him not to ring the doorbell.
They don't listen.
But he didn't listen. Pizza.
Pizza time.
Eric, the pizza gremlin.
Pizza time.
It's pizza time. That pizza, it's huge.
At work, we were having a discussion on who was going to fight, Donald Trump or Biden, if it was like a wrestling match.
Trump.
That was what I agreed
Because
upon.
he's
Yeah.
fucking fat and you just lay on him.
And he has previous experience.
Not really.
He had one more fight under his belt.
Yeah.
Well, that we know of.
But that's
That would
all.
be,
Joe was never a professional wrestler.
you know.
He has never taken part in a WWE fight.
Yeah, those are fake, though.
I'm aware, but that's the fight that we're talking about. Is a WWE
Trump's was fake.
style fight.
The other ones are fairly real.
You guys wanna
Incorrect.
hear some?
Yes, definitely correct.
They're scripted, Zach.
They're scripted, but the fighting is real, Shane.
Yeah, but they add cuts and stuff sometimes.
Yeah, they
like blood
keep
and.
box cutters on them.
Yeah,
So they
I
can
mean-
cut their cheeks and stuff.
Okay, it's not 100% real.
Can you imagine being
It's-
in an industry where it's like
You have to just
you
cut
have
yourself.
to cut yourself? That's your job.
Come on, Mick, cut me.
It's exaggerated, but there's a ton of real injuries. A lot of this stuff is real. I mean, it's a real ring.
You know how
Yeah.
crazy your eyes look right now?
You're bouncing. It's like
The water's turning.
the water's turning the frogs gay.
Turn the freaking frogs gay.
But no, bro. Like, if they jump on you from the top of the ring, it hurts like a bitch.
You're
Still,
gonna get hurt.
you bounce a little. You know, they know where to aim so that you're not dying from it. But it's still pretty real. It's way more real than people give it credit for.
Okay, the difference is it's still scripted.
Who cares
If a
it's
basketball
scripted?
fight is rigged, people aren't like, well, they're still
Okay.
throwing that ball. They're like, wow, they rigged that game.
Do you know about the...
The fact that games were rigged for years? Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
For years, the NBA rigged games.
What?
There was a whole thing
wait.
with people believe, like, I think it was the Lakers, and, like, certain teams, they needed to have a villain, so certain teams were set up to be a certain way.
Are you telling
And,
me
like,
Shaq is really
coaches-
2 feet tall?
Correct.
He's got size 4.5
Shaq.
shoes.
But, like,
It's Peter Dinklage.
referees would purposefully, like, make calls certain ways so that to, like, throw games, and it was, like, a big ring of people all
Wow.
set up to throw games certain
How
ways.
do you know that?
I've listened to several podcasts that talk about sports, despite
Why?
not being interested in sports myself.
Wow, I had no idea. That's
Huh.
crazy.
Interesting.
You guys,
And what were you gonna say?
you guys want to hear about
I think it was-
McDonald's?
I think it was like the FBI or something got involved in it and like broke up the ring of coaches and referees and stuff that were doing it.
So it wasn't even like official?
I think the NBA might have been in on it, like the heads of it, but I don't know if there was many major repercussions because of it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Let's hear the McDonald's song.
Aiming for financial progress?
No!
Consolidating debt with a personal loan can help.
Should be.
Make sure you hold it close to the microphone. The microphone. Micro-wagon.
McDonald's is a place to rock. It is a restaurant where they buy food to eat. It is a good place to listen to the music. People flock here to get down to the rock music.
Is that gonna be Samuel L. Jackson?
Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's.
I think I have heard that.
Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll
It is
McDonald's.
old. I feel like Papa May used to sing this.
This gives me
Actually,
similar
he
vibes
was
to
on, yeah.
the
They
Quick
serve
and
Big
Simple
Macs. They serve quarter pounders.
Papa, I think
They
it
will
might
put
have
pounds on you.
It is older.
Rock and roll McDonald's.
How often was Papa on YouTube now that I think about it?
Probably
wasn't,
never.
Wasn't he the one that brought us up to the laughing yoga thing as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Papa was just scrolling all the old internet videos. Do you think he was just
He was
at
an
the
OG
house like,
meme lord.
like, Cindy, come here, look at this one.
Probably.
Live taking the test.
No, I could take it real quick.
Are you looking up wrestling?
Yeah, I'm talking about the Montreal screw job. So
Oh, I'll have one of those.
oh my god, bro. That's so bad.
Montreal.
I would say it sounds more like a grift than it does a sexual act.
Wait,
but
so what is that?
So the Montreal screw
Not
job.
Eric's version.
Bret Hart was the WWE champion or whatever, and he was going against Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania or some pay-per-view, and it was scripted so that Shawn Michaels would win, but then they went behind his back and made Bret Hart actually win,
Oh.
and so the ref only was going to let it end if it was Bret Michaels winning.
Yeah.
Or Bret Hart, I mean.
Michaels?
He just comes
Out
out.
of nowhere.
But so like it's scripted to an extent, but like sometimes you don't know what's actually going to happen.
So,
the
like, how-
fighting is real. If somebody actually gets injured, that quickly changes who's going to win in the script and stuff. Like it's very dependent on how the reactions are and everything. Like a lot of it's pretty real.
Correct, but there's also several things where the people will go along with it and like a real hit will be made, but they will pull their body away so that when it happens, they aren't taking the full brunt of it.
Yeah. And I think it's gotten less real as time has gone on. Like I've seen him live a couple times, and especially live and certain wrestlers, you can tell like they're swinging and there's like this much space in between the punch and the other person. Like,
set up,
like even sometimes on TV you can see it, but I think on TV it's better. But like they'll be like this, and the person will be like, and like they'll act like it's connecting, but you can clearly see that it's not. So, but then a lot of times, especially back in the day, and certain wrestlers like Mankind, Mick Foley.
You're gonna say Bret Michaels again.
I was gonna say Brett Foley. They're all named Brett.
You know Brett Hogan.
Brett the Rock.
Brett the Rock Johnson. Brett the Giant.
What should I sue? Do you think Brett?
Brett Dinklage wears?
Brett Dinklage. But yeah, it's friggin' real, bro. Rock and roll WWE.
No, for real, the whole time you were going through that rant, I was just thinking, rock and roll McDonald's.
Me too. After we listened to that, I couldn't take myself as seriously.
Yeah, like, I'm sure there's a moment you can probably see on camera where I was just going,
Do you guys...
rock and roll McDonald's.
I can't remember his name, but do you guys know the story of the boxer that like went up against 5 people in one night?
No.
It was like a big
No.
like publicity thing. But the issue is that it was supposed to like show himself as being like this underdog. He's fighting 5 people in one night, like in a row, but he chose people that had worse records than him.
It was John Henry.
Incorrect. And so they became
Henry.
all of the people he was fighting were then the underdogs, and Muhammad Ali was the like commentator on the side.
Oh, wow.
And so the guy started going off on Muhammad Ali, and like Muhammad Ali was coaching the people in the ring, and was
Muhammad
like,
just came up and like
he's like, you got to be doing this, like, you know, go hard and stuff. And like the first 3 fights, the guy managed to knock the people out, but then the last 2, the fighters lasted the full time, and like the entire time he just started getting more and more angry at Muhammad Ali. And the last fight, Ali finally was like cheering on the guy that was fighting the 5 people.
Oh my god.
And the crowd the entire time was chanting Ali's name. They're just, Ali. And the guy was just getting more and more upset. And then at the end, he went over to the corner to like talk to Ali. And Ali had already left and went for another fight. And so the guy never got a chance to talk to him.
Wow.
And it like,
That's crazy.
I mean, that kind of makes Muhammad Ali sound like an asshole.
and the guy like didn't get what he wanted out of it, but he did learn and didn't do anything and like became a better fighter because of it and stopped being as like the way he was.
Well, that's good.
He tried to set up this big thing where it's like he was the underdog and just really messed up, and everyone just started hating him for it.
it happens.
That's crazy.
Okay, while we have
Did you
this
guys-
just a sec.
Getting pizza.
You doing
Dude.
pizza?
You moving off the table so it's not getting moisture.
Okay.
If I get moisture stuck on this table, I'm gonna die.
This guy.
Don't die.
I'll really ruin the podcast.
ZBS. So, do you guys know about Brett Wadlow? I think it's Michael Wadlow.
The guy who co-founded the Apple.
I was gonna say
Steve Wozniak.
Steve
I
Wozniak.
was gonna say the dude
Brett-
from Family Matters.
I was gonna say the guy from Police Academy, Michael Winslow.
I want to leave.
I was thinking Carl Winslow.
No, I think it was Michael Wadlow. Maybe I'm getting the first name wrong.
Is he
But-
a serial killer?
No, he was the tallest man in the world ever. He was like 9 feet tall, and he had giganticism.
Technology.
So he was super tall. They wanted him in wheelchairs, but he refused to. He got braces on his feet or on his legs so that he could support himself with being 9 foot tall.
Yeah.
And the only job he could get, because it was so hard being that big, was
Robert Wadlow.
Robert Wadlow. There we go.
If you would have said that, I would have known. Gosh.
I knew the last name. But the only job he could get, because he was so big.
McDonald's creator.
Give a greeter at McDonald's.
Welcome to McDonald's.
Rockin' at McDonald's. No.
I'm at Walmart.
Clearly.
He used to be Ronald McDonald. The same outfit everyone else had worn. It's super short on him.
Short shorts with Ronald McDonald. But no, he joined the circus. That was the only job he could get. But he refused to be like a circus act and wear like the outfits and stuff. He was basically just a person who was insanely tall. And so he got to tour the world with this circus, and he ended up dying because...
Well, everybody does that.
Well, I'm not going to. The what? Same? Yeah. See you in hell, brother.
I was gonna say, at least we can spend eternity. I'll have one person that we know is not dying, but sure, we can go and see you now. We took that very different routes. I was going very nice and like, we won't be alone forever.
God.
You go with, we're gonna burn forever.
This dude was taller than a grizzly bear standing on its hind legs.
Well, that depends on the bear.
He's 8'11".
8'11". Okay,
that's crazy.
Did he shrink when he got old?
Well, I
They said at his peak he was 8'11".
Oh wow!
At his peak, he was like, "I'm 23. I'm 8'11".
I mean, he died young, but
you typically do it that.
The way, right? Your heart takes so much energy to pump blood through your 9 feet of body.
Yeah.
But he died because his legs were so long. He couldn't feel them. Like I said, your heart works so hard pumping blood through them, so you start to lose feelings in your legs and stuff. So the braces that he had in his legs were rubbing his legs raw, and then he got an infection on one of the cuts, and it ended up spreading through his body and killing him. And they had to make a custom casket that was
big enough,
9 feet and a half long or whatever that could fit him, and it was hanging out the back of the hearse. And
that's got to be.
I'd say the grave had to be dug specially, probably.
Yeah,
unless he was cremated,
or they put him upright.
You usually don't know if there's somebody in the hearse, but like
Kick it
if
out.
I just saw a box,
Those are only 6 feet deep, so I guess it's still have to dig really deep.
If I just saw a box like flopping in the back of a hearse, I'd be like, "What the hell?"
What if hearses had hydraulics?
Hell yeah,
they should. You alright back there?
Oh wait, he's not gonna answer me.
I'm good.
That's like that TikTok sound that's popular where it's like, hey, what?
What? Right. Speaking of which, I saw a TikTok. This episode's getting morbid, but I saw a TikTok where.
Did you guys hear Betty White died?
No. Don't tell me Bob Saget died.
Coming back to the Oscars, if you saw the memoriam to all those people.
Yeah, Bob Saget wasn't in it.
Yeah,
what
he
the
was.
Fuck? No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't. Betty White was. Bob Saget wasn't.
Bob Saget? Yes, he was. Unless I watched a different video.
You must have watched a different one because that was a big controversy.
Really? Because okay, in the video I saw, he
pull it up right now. Bob Saget was not in the in memoriam. There was a big.
why not?
Because they don't like Bob Saget. They thought he was more of a TV guy. I don't know.
I mean, to be fair,
so was Betty White.
Betty White's been in several movies.
So has Bob Saget won an Oscar.
Huh?
What did you just call me?
Bob Saget
Oscar the
won
Grouch.
an Oscar?
Yeah, in like the 70s.
Really? For what?
I think so.
Full House.
Okay, I must have watched like a different.
Yeah, you watched a different one. Okay.
I could just watch an edited one.
I guess because
so
it
they
had,
edited him in there.
It had Bob Saget and it had Meatloaf in it. And I guess Meatloaf wasn't in the one for.
Did they have extension?
Has Meatloaf been in movies other than Tenacious D?
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, that's true.
He was also
in Fight Club.
He was in Fight Club.
I haven't seen Fight Club.
He was in a movie based on a Roald Dahl book. Which one? Anybody?
The BFG?
No, the one about the two friends. One's a big kid. And
we were talking about this movie.
Oh,
or the book.
Freak the Mighty.
Freak the Mighty.
There we go. Great.
I've been trying to think about that for months.
We talked about that
since Meatloaf
a
died.
while ago,
I just haven't looked it up.
Since
Meatloaf died, you haven't looked it up, but you've been thinking about it?
Because it's a great book. I had to read it in middle school.
Yeah.
That's like 3 months ago.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was Roald Dahl.
At the end, right?
Yeah. What?
At the end of the book, doesn't like the kid's dad die or something?
I think
Isn't there
one
like
of
a
the kids
building fire or something?
One of the kids dies.
Wow, spoiler alert. Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
for a book that came out
We can also be
before I was born.
We can also be wrong, given that none of us are confident in our answers.
Yeah, we don't know what we're talking about.
I haven't read this book since middle school.
This is all bullshit.
So
that's what we're here for.
Anyway, I saw a TikTok. When I die, I want to have a green burial which is something I figured out about
You
on
go
TikTok
underwater?
yesterday, which is where I think it's only out of Washington at this moment, but they put you in a recycling bin, essentially. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
it's,
just
Are you
imagining
talking
like
about the big like
one
plant
of
pot?
those like blue ones we
Yeah.
had in school where you put papers in it and had
Yeah.
a little thing on the side. That's what I'm imagining.
basically.
The casket is just
Yeah, I mean,
bin.
it's bigger. It's like a big rectangle,
But it's blue.
but it's blue,
Oh, good.
and
They
they
have to know it's a recycling bin.
they slide your body in on top of compostable material, and then they
You know,
I took a
earthworms
shit in this
and-
bucket, put the guy in.
they promise there's no bugs.
That's good, I guess.
And then
Pat the
they,
dirt pod.
once they put you on top of that, they put another layer on top of you, and then they put you away for 60 days.
Oh, wait, where? You just say push you away.
On their they put you on their shelves. It's like where it's
It's like a warehouse where they have to put you on like a forklift and just
I'm serious.
All right, Williams, comma, Zachary.
there's a little
Going
slats
up.
at the bottom for the things to go in.
My middle name's not comma.
They put you away.
They do.
The way you said it, they just put you
They
away
put you away on a shelf.
for 60 days.
60 days, and then you've got about 500 pounds of dirt. And you...
You pause like that.
I thought this would be sad or morbid, not hilarious.
Yeah, but you.
The-
Wait. Everyone quiet. Everyone quiet. 500 pounds. Of dirt.
Yes, 500 pounds of dirt.
Of dirt.
Yes,
That's
they
not-
paused
That's
for
what
such
you
a
get.
And
weird-
they pulverize
500
your
pounds.
bones and add it to the soil.
Of dirt.
And then you can either take all of this 500 pounds of dirt, and they'll do like
you
a...
meaning like your family or like
You
Yeah,
yourself.
not you.
you as a dead person?
You can either take it all, or you can have them put it in. They've got like a wild area.
What are you doing with 500 pounds of dirt?
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. But
you just do a massive garden?
yes, exactly.
Grow your-
Well, and
if you're a
imagine,
farmer, grow
imagine
your
if it's like a
plants.
big person. Like what if they?
Okay, well
like,
they get 600 pounds.
What if we did
Yeah.
that to like Papa Don? Like that'd be fucking
They
heavy dirt.
Bury you. That it's dirt.
I was saying
Yeah.
dirt doesn't change its
The
weight.
weight is the same. It'd just be less dirt, more person.
Oh,
You become dirt.
That's not how the human body works.
Yes, that's how decomposition works.
Yeah.
You are not
Composting.
Yeah.
dirt.
No,
You're
but
becoming
you break
soil.
down. Yeah, you become soil.
You become compostable soil material.
Not fully within 60 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Yes, it's an expedited process. They figured it out, Shane.
Like shipping? They
Yeah.
slap the label on
Like
things?
USPS.
They
It's
slap
like
the label,
that.
they
do
put it
slap the
away.
label and they put you away. They do. But for real, they've got a wildlife area and that they can put your dirt in, and it grows new life. Or you can choose to take all the dirt with you and do whatever you want to do with it. But either way, you get like a 5-pound bag of this loved one's soil, and then you can have that instead of like an urn with ashes. Why the fuck are you laughing?
Because an urn is super small.
Such a weird phrase.
Loved one's soil.
You
It
take
is.
a 5-pound bag of your loved one's soil.
I'm just imagining like
Zach soiled himself.
yeah, like a shine or something.
5 pounds of shit.
Okay. I thought this was a good idea yesterday. But
You're gonna get ridiculed for the rest of forever.
some people were saying, like, their grandma who used to tend a garden and grew tomatoes, they would grow tomatoes out of their grandma.
That's like, I was like, you want some grandma's tomatoes?
I don't like that.
They
I
taste
really-
better when they're grown out of the ashes of your
Grandma.
enemies.
When it's grown out of grandma.
I mean,
Oh my god, try my tomatoes. My grandma
Do
grew
you
them.
want grandma
kind of.
pasta?
yeah. My grandma grew them. Didn't she die a couple of years ago? Yeah.
Yeah, she's still going.
Spaghetti with grandma sauce.
Oh,
Oh, Badoo-cha.
no. Oh, no.
So there is other ways. There's one that's like a pod that's biodegradable.
Yes.
And they bury you in that. And then there's another one where they make you into coral reefs.
I have not heard about
help,
that.
like rebuild coral reefs in the
'cause the
ocean.
coral reefs
How do they
die.
turn you into a coral reef?
Don't ask me. I didn't make this company.
Oh,
Okay.
but you know that.
Zach watched an
but
entire
a
TikTok.
body
I read it.
What's an entire
Expeditely-
TikTok?
You know that a body can't expeditely decompose.
Expeditely.
in 60 days?
I have several experiences with burying bodies and how
Okay.
they decompose.
Shane did
But
work
I have
for
never
dirt.
turned someone into
Exactly.
a coral reef.
Shane worked for
Okay.
dirt.
I think
Yeah,
Shane
dirt
just.
page.
I think Shane just admitted that he's murdered.
Yeah. I want to be turned into a bullet and then shot in the sky while people play roulette underneath.
So it's like a wedding, but the first person to catch the bullet's the next one to die?
Yeah.
But
I don't know
Shane,
if the bullet would have enough momentum to do anything.
the perk of this place, it's basically the same as the biodegradable coffins that they put you in and then they bury you like that,
Yeah,
right?
except for you got
But
to
you
get
get
5
5
there
pounds
for
of-
6
Of
fu-
human
yeah, for
soil.
6
No.
weeks or whatever.
You get a lot of bugs that way. Even if you're just buried in a traditional coffin, there is
Yeah,
flies
bugs.
that burrow underground and can get through the cracks in coffins. So your
But
body
you're becoming
gets consumed
food.
with
Yeah,
bugs
you're
and
becoming
stuff.
food for the
I said, I was like,
Yeah,
it's
For
a
but,
circle.
but,
It's a-
some
gnats
people are
and
uncomfortable
worms
with that.
and
I would rather
other
be
animals.
soil that can grow
worms.
a
Fucking
tree or
compost the
plants or
soil
something.
and make it good for planting and everything.
See,
There you
Eric's
go.
technically correct where you're just being
And what about your bones?
Yeah, it's semantics, you
composted into
motherfucker.
the bones are a different story.
Yeah, the bones are a different story. In my way, your
But the
bones get
bones are-
pulverized and added to the soil.
But in the other way, the buns
Lovely.
last still, and so
And then you could bring them up and like party with them later on.
the weekend
bones?
at Bernie's with the bones.
Wait, but they're being ground.
No, we're talking in the traditional.
Yeah,
sense.
Oh,
traditional.
okay.
Weekend at Bernie's.
I want you to
style,
pulverize
with
my
bones.
bones and add them to your coffee grounds.
What kind? Folgers?
No, like
Yeah.
creamer.
The best.
Folgers.
Cup. Is Zachary in your cup?
Is grandma
That's
in your cup?
You want a cup of grandma?
Spaghetti and grandma sauce.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I mean, you know that there actually is a
Grandma sauce?
grandma sauce, yeah.
This is Grandma's favorite coffee. Now she's in it.
Wow.
I mean, wouldn't you just
Is this
take
a
the
callback to the
ashes-
first episode with dead grandma jokes?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just take the ashes and run water through it to make coffee?
Gross.
Ask that girl that did My Strange Addiction. She was addicted to eating her husband's ashes.
And I
Did she
will
make
see
coffee out of
her
it, though, or
on
did she just
Tuesday.
eat
And I'll be sure to ask.
Okay.
Did you guys hear about that guy on CNN who ate a human brain, and then started going insane?
Well, yeah, that's because it's mad cow disease, but mad human disease.
How did he?
It's 'cause
How
human
did he?
bodies
don't make them.
How did
Humans aren't
he
meant to
eat a
digest
human
it
brain
either.
legally?
Yeah, that's what gave cows mad cow
I
disease.
think it was in another country.
Like, did he go with like cannibals or something, like in a tribe? 'Cause
No,
I think cannibalism.
it's-
I thought cannibalism was illegal everywhere.
Can
Yeah,
I?
it's not if it's just a brain.
Just the thought of that is like
Have
Yeah,
you
I
guys?
know, right?
not feel good.
Have you guys ever seen the picture of like I think he was a reporter or something, where it's like this is the last known picture of him alive,
Yeah.
and he's like
Oh,
with a
yeah.
cannibal tribe or whatever.
Mhm.
There's, yeah, you're probably gonna say the same.
Yeah.
There's like pictures after the fact,
And
where
videos.
yeah, where it's like the tribe, except there's one guy in it that's
He's lighter skinned.
light skinned
than
still. He's
everybody
like
else.
white, and the rest of the tribe's
He's,
not.
like,
And people
living
think that
amongst
he
the
didn't
tribe.
get eaten. People think that he
He became a
became
cannibal.
joined
Yeah,
the
he
tribe.
joined the
and
tribe.
Oh,
He's
wow.
the
he's
ruler.
just one of them now.
Yeah. Because there's
One of us.
there's like videos
One of
because
us.
this tribe wasn't very much looked into, but there's
Yeah.
like small videos of like planes going overhead and just taking videos
Yeah, like
and stuff.
them
And there's like
on, like, boats
one guy
getting
that's
food and
lighter
stuff.
skinned compared to everybody else, and
Everybody
he
else
kind
is-
of looks like the guy.
That's ridiculous. That there's just the one guy, and they're like, "Nah, he probably got eaten."
That's because there's not much, and so it's like
He was never heard
for
from again.
years people thought that
Well, yeah,
he-
but if they go in and there's
'cause
like,
there's, like, the
yeah,
last known
clearly
picture of him, and so
Well, but
these
they
people are interbreeding, yet this one guy came out super white. Like,
Well, it's like a grainy video, so it's not like
I say
you know,
people aren't
it's not
seeing
like
them
clear as
directly.
day.
huh? Hello.
That's a direct thing.
Spidonkle.
You guys
So-
seeing that airplane up there?
So,
Did your thing record our audio? I don't want to do it.
You gotta do it. You said you were
You
gonna.
said you wanted
Yeah.
to.
It's gonna ruin the pizza, guys.
That's fair. It goes away.
You said it took like a day.
Okay, so maybe we eat the
fades.
pizza and then come
Also,
back.
you're not doing it the way I did, where don't go down the throat with it.
Oh, just do it on my tongue?
Oh, you gotta
Wait,
do
should
that.
I?
Okay.
I think I should
I don't
try
have
it.
anything to
I
do.
will
Let's just eat pizza first and then...
What I would recommend is, like, put on your finger or something. That way you can just lick a little bit, so you're not getting an entire spray's worth on your tongue. Because I took an entire spray's worth on my tongue and mouth, like, down throat.
Can I do my rec first?
No.
I don't want to have you be freaking the fuck out and me doing my rec. It'll be a quick one, I promise.
Okay.
Okay.
I really miss
My rec for the week? Don't eat stuff that's made for animals.
No shit.
It's not made for...
That's your wreck?
Yeah.
That's probably the same type of stuff they put in Nintendo cartridges, Becca.
Alright, open.
Once again,
not on the couch.
Not on the couch, and like
Not on the couch.
Well, technically, it won't do anything.
It won't
It's meant for furniture.
I've already sprayed
Yeah, I was
it.
gonna say,
Oh,
if
yeah.
anything, it just keeps the cat off the couch.
Do you want to do it like on your finger so you're not taking the full shot of it? Apparently not. Oh yeah, it hits immediately.
Somebody get him a fucking thing or something. What if he's gonna throw up?
I'm not.
Shane didn't
You
throw up.
sure?
But God,
We have different taste buds.
Ugh.
Are you sure?
That's gross though.
Yeah, it is.
Swallow.
If it's wet, drink.
I don't want to swallow.
Drink like water and milk and kind of like wash it out a little bit, and it goes away more.
What's it taste
You
like?
got it all over my beard.
That can wash
Snack
out.
for later.
I got spit though.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom and immediately just got rid of as much as I could. Did you go on just the tongue?
So, I don't know. So, this is super sour anti-chew spray.
It's not
for-
sour. Don't
For
lie.
cats and dogs.
It's
Oh.
just pure bitter.
Okay.
It's bitters and
It did get-
It's
baking
the worst
soda.
thing I've ever had.
Ah! You got it way on the side of my beard and my.
Well, why would you let me spray it?
Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
God. Yeah, listen to Becca's wreck. This sucks.
Yeah, don't do this.
Worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah, and you did it straight down your throat, so it's probably worse.
Oh yeah, it's stuck there.
But this is bad, so I can't imagine how much worse it could be.
You want to do those pickleballs?
I think it'd taste better.
It probably would.
Give me a pickleball.
Like I said,
They're in my bag.
that is one of the worst things I ever have had, like, tasted.
Oh, yeah, fuck. No wonder cats don't like
Hey,
that.
no sulfates, no parabens,
Oh.
no petroleum,
Hey,
Is it
your tummy's
gluten-free?
sticking out.
Good thing.
no added.
How many carbs are in it?
Never tested on animals.
What? It's for animals.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird.
And they have in humans, like chairs and stuff.
Oh, God, this tastes so bad. I need a pickleball.
You're gonna regret this, I'm sure.
I don't regret
Oh, that's
anything.
a big
Don't
one,
throw
dude.
up on my couch.
That's what she said.
My jaw is getting tight just like smelling that. So thank you or fuck you?
I said thank you.
And so you took bitter and just put a bunch of acidic on it.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
Oh, God.
I think this is a great way to end off the podcast for the week.
I think Zach's quitting after this.
Episode 12.
Success. For some.
Oh, gosh. Do not get that green on my couch.
Pickle Dinklage.
Alright, Eric.
Are we...
Take us home, Eric.
Oh, is this the end?
Take us home.
It looks like it's gonna be the end. Zach looks like he's crying.
Yeah, take us home, Eric.
E?
S.
E?
S.
E?
Shut the fuck out of me.
Yes. Gal, can you finishing the pickleball?
Try it. I can't. Bye, guys.
See you next week.